Many of my clients are concerned that they will come into a mediation, reach an agreement, walk out the next day and change their minds. It's fair to say that everyone has buyer's remorse the next day, both parties. And that really is the key. Both parties have buyer's remorse. And the reason for that is because both parties have had to give something up during the mediation. You must come to mediation in good faith. And good faith means that both parties are willing to negotiate. It is not simply laying down a line and saying you either accept this or it's over. The reality is this: there are lots of checks and balances that we have in place to ensure follow through. Firstly, we obviously have the attorneys involved so that people are making decisions that are informed in the legal environment. Second of all, we have the mediator present who will ensure that notes and a memorandum of understanding is drafted, which is what are the terms that were agreed between the parties. Thirdly, we have what is called a signing day. I created the notion of a signing day because I was noticing that there was a lag between when the mediation happened and an agreement was reached and when the actual order was entered with the court. So in order to keep everyone on a timeline, not just the attorneys, but also the parties, we introduced what was called a signing day. So from the day of the mediation, typically 4 or 6 weeks later, we will have a signing day. I would have asked the attorneys to have drafted usually the first draft within 7 days or 10 days thereafter, and for the other attorney to review 7 days after that. And then we will have a signing day where the parties will actually come in here, and there won't be a rehash of what the agreement was. There may be a few tweaks on the actual verbiage, but there will be a day where they will actually sign, and we will then set up a date for the proof update at court, which can be usually 1, 2, or 3 days later. The importance of having a signing day is making sure that everyone is accountable. And there's something to be said for actually people having a date to work towards. Like with any profession, when people have a date to work towards, they're much more likely to do it in a timely manner. As the mediator, I work for the clients, not for the attorneys, and my job is also to be the voice of the clients, ensuring that the attorneys are accountable to that timeline. So part of my job is to ensure if you sign up for this process that I keep the momentum going. When the document is signed, it is then entered at court and is binding.